eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land.
First, I'd just like to welcome everyone to be here. You know, it's been this little church. It makes me happy to see what crowd we have. The last time we had a meeting here was in February, I believe. Best I can remember, and there was 4 of us and 5 small kids. And that's when we decided, you know, everybody just scattered. And since then, out of the 4 of us, 2 of them left, and the 5 kids, and then left me and my wife, Cleopas, Joey, was about the only ones.
I was a board member at that time.
Yeah, you were the board member at that time, and now. But we decided we will try, you know, God is with us, no matter if there's a crowd here or not.
Amen.
This brother sure has been good enough to come up, going to help us. Believe me, I need the help. I'm nothing. Like the song, I'm the least brother. I'm not a soldier, I'm the least of all. But this little church, God knows what the future lays before us. We don't know, but He does. And I am so thankful that y'all got out and come here this morning.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's the time that's getting scary. It's a difficult time. People, there's no morals, no nothing anymore. They don't care about nothing. And it's fulfilling the Bible, but yet nobody don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
They want to say everything's easy to the eye, easy to see, to hear, pleasing what will please them.
Yeah.
Not what God says in this little book here. It's right here. It's not hard to do.
That's right.
You can read it over and over, and you will find something new each time. And you can read it with a mind, you'll not get nothing out of it. And I'm very slow at catching on to things. And I'm not a very good reader. But God puts each and every one of us where He wants us to be. We just got to look for Him for the strength. Man can do nothing on his own.
Amen.
I say we will try to carry on the little church. And it just makes me glad to see y'all here this morning. This is the biggest crowd we've had in a while. And like I say before, He says if there are 2 or 3 of them, I will be with you. God never leaves us. He said, I'll never forsake you and I'll never leave you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing God cannot do, and that is lie.
That's right.
That's the only thing He can't do, is lie. I always remember that, and we'll still be over you. I'll say a few words, and then we'll have this brother come and close out and take his time and feel like he's at home. pro, I get nervous and get my own name when I get up there.
Remember my family and my sister-in-law Joyce. My brother Jerry.
But you know, God knows what we do. But we like to go there. I wasn't there when they laid him in the manger. I was there when the wise men came to see. I was there the first time they wanted. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I was there when he closed the wild Galileans. I was there when he put him in his right mind. I wasn't there when he cast out the devil. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I wasn't there when he walked upon the water. I wasn't there when he on the raging sea. I wasn't there when he soldiers on the battles. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I wasn't there when he made the way to walk. I wasn't there when he made the blind to see. I wasn't there when he reached upon the mountain. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I wasn't there when he walked the Calvary's mountain. I wasn't there when they pierced him in the side. I wasn't there when the thief begged for mercy. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I wasn't there when they crucified my Savior. I wasn't there when they laid him in the tomb. I wasn't there when he went back to his Father. I didn't hear, I didn't see, but I believe. I wasn't there in person, in the body, but I believe I was there in Jesus' name.
That's right.
He's seen his, and he was satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not lost none that the Father gave him. And this is not everybody's goal. That is a bunch of bull. God knows his elect.
Amen.
The one chapter and verse in John chapter 11 about Lazarus. Now, he was sick in Bethany, a town of Mary and her sister Martha. And that Mary, which anointed the Lord's ointment and wiped her feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. Therefore her sister sent unto him, saying, Lord, he whom thou lovest is sick. Now, they didn't ask him to come help them. They just let him know that Lazarus was sick. And when Jesus heard that, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified thereby. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus, and when he had heard these, therefore that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Jesus don't have time like our time. We got to be here at this time, or we're going to be 5 minutes late. Time don't mean nothing to Jesus Christ. What's the one place I think it says is, a day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is 1 day. Day is nothing to Jesus. It's when he wants it to do, and when he speaks. Then after this, he said to his disciples, let us go into Judea again. And his disciples said, Master, the Jews have sought to stone thee, and thou goest there again? He thought, well, they already tried to stone you. They was going to kill you there, but you want to go back? And Jesus answered her, there are not 12 hours in the day, and if any man walks in the day, he stumbles not because he seeth the light of this world. We walk out there and we got light to see. But if a man walks in the night, he stumbles because there is no light in him. Jesus is the light. If he's not in you, you want to stumble. You'll stumble in the daytime if you don't have the light of Jesus. We can see a lot better in daytime to walk around.
See natural stuff.
But yeah, natural stuff and at night. But he's talking about the light that Jesus will give you. You'll not stumble, you'll not be harmed if you're one of his. These things said he after the matter to them, our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go and may wake him out of his sleep. Well, his disciples said, Lord, if he sleepeth, he do well. He's had to rest, he's going to be well. If he's sleeping, he's sick. He thought that he was taking a rest, being asleep, like we take naps when we get wore out. This is claiming Lazarus is dead. And I'm glad for your state that I was not there to intent of my believers. Nevertheless, let us go into him. Jesus knows if he was there at that time, he would have healed him right then. He wouldn't have died. But he wanted to go now and let it and prove it. Then said Thomas is called Didymus unto the disciples, let us go that we may die with him. Well, they already was going to stone him in Judea, and if he goes back, he thinks that they're going to kill him this time. And he's willing enough, if they're going to kill our Savior Jesus, we're going to go, I'll die with him. Then when Jesus tells him, laying in the grave 4 days already. Now, Bethany was in Jerusalem about 15 furlongs off. And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. And as soon as she heard Jesus was coming, she went and met him. And Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha to the Lord, if thou had been here, my brother would not die. If Jesus here, you would save him. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of God, God will give it thee. And Jesus said, thy brother shall rise again. Yeah, I know he'll rise again in the resurrection of the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, he shall live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believeth thou this? She was looking at the nature thing. She know that Jesus was going to raise them up in the end of time. She didn't know she was actually talking to him. He is the resurrection. He's the way, he's the light, he's our all in all. He is everything. And she said, yeah, Lord, I believe that thou art Christ, the Son of God, which shall come into the world. And when she said this, she went her way and called Mary's sister, secretly saying, the Master is come and called us to thee. As soon as she heard that, he arose quickly and came into him. Now Jesus was not coming to them, was in the place where Martha met him. And they rose up hastily and they followed her when she seen her go into the grave to weep there. They thought the friends that would come and say, they thought she was going to the grave to weep. When Mary came to Jesus' house and fell down at his feet and said, Lord, if I had been here, my brother had not died. Repeating the same thing her sister had already said. And Jesus started saying, her weeping and Jews weeping came of her moaning in spirit and was troubled. He said, where have you laid him? He said, come, Lord, and see. And Jesus will. And then Jesus, behold, how he loved him. Jesus loves us all. He died on the cross. How much do you love his stretched out arms? I love you. He gave his life for us because he loved us.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a thing we could do. We couldn't pay nothing for it. We don't have anything to pay with. We couldn't lay our life down and take it back up, but Jesus could, and he did because he loved us. And some of them said this man not open eyes was blind and caused even the man should have not died. They know the miracles that he had done before. And why couldn't he have saved this one? And therefore again he brought himself, come to a grave in the cave, the stone laid upon it, and Jesus said, take away the stone. And Martha's sister of him that was dead said unto him, Lord, by this time he thinketh, for he had been dead 4 days. Some people that was song and it's 4 days late. Jesus is never late.
No.
He knows exactly when he's supposed to be, where he's supposed to be, and that's when it will happen. There's no time on it.
Always.
He's never late. He's always on time. And Jesus said, I know thee, if thou wouldest believe, thou shalt see the glory of God. Believe that I can bring him back and raise him up. He'd already told them, I am the resurrection. I'm not unto thee that if thou shalt believe this, I said I'm not unto thee, if thou shalt believe, thou shalt see the glory of God. Jesus waited and done this so that people would believe and see his glory, what he is, the power he has and what he can do. That man took away the stones from the place where the dead was laid. And Jesus lifted his eyes, Father, and he prayed to the Father. He said, Father, thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I know that thou hearest me always, but because of the people which stand by, I say it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. When he had this spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And that was dead, came forth, bound hand and foot, with great cloths, and his face was bound with a lash. And Jesus said unto him, loosen him and let him go. He floated out of there. His feet was bound, his hands were bound, his feet were tied together with great cloths. He floated out of there. And we're just like that, some Christians today. We can't speak because we're into the stuff of this world. Will not let us open our mouth and say what we want to. We can't walk upright with God because the things in the world, we let them more scary to us than the things that this Bible says. It will not steer you wrong, children. God gives everything in here, it is the truth. He gives us the way. It's just like our GPS. First time we put it in here to come back and forth. This is a GPS to heaven. And you'll not make no wrong turns. They're all right turns. There are no left turns in it. This is our GPS to the glory land. To what the streets of gold. And someday when that day comes, oh children, what a happy day it'll be. Now if I'm in that number and he says, Lord, come home children, it's time, go get my children. Oh, we'll be shouting, we'll all be singing, and we'll be in tune then, won't we? We'll sing songs that's never been sung before. Because Jesus loves us so much. And he died on our, he paid that price. We can't pay it. If it was a river, ocean of blood, or a drop of blood, one drop, all it takes to cleanse us. God, dear brother, might say many a time, I might not look like much now, but come see me in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll have a robe on without spots. My Father owns the cattle on 1,000 hills.
That's right.
He owns it all. He's just letting us pass through this strange land. We don't have nothing to boast about. Well, we got a lot to boast about instead of sitting here on our ideas not doing nothing. But we got a king.
Mhm.
We're the king's son. We're in her. We got his blood going through our veins. We're crafted in.
Yeah.
We was nothing but dogs. And there's no way, but one way to get through and by, and that is Jesus Christ. That's the only way that you want to get there.
No other way.
There's no other way. It's thieves and robbers, I believe. I can't quote it.
Yeah.
But I know there's no other way except through and by our Lord Jesus Christ. That died on that cross, and he shed the blood that we could be redeemed. We can't do it ourselves. We can't buy it. We can't pay it. And a lot of people, they say, they can ask, how did you get saved? They'll give you 70 different reasons or 1,000 different reasons.
Mhm.
There's only one way. It's through and by Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
He is our way. He is the only way that we want to get there.
It's not of us.
None of those.
There's no work. There's no, you can't buy. And you can't on this TV sow your seed.
Yeah.
No. I've never got rich that way. And I expect I never had $1,000 to sow $1,000 seed, so it don't matter. If I do, the bank's looking for the hand. But that's not the way it is, children. It's because God loves us. He sent his only begotten Son down here to pay the price that we could not pay.
Yeah.
He laid his life down and took it up because he loved us. He bruised, the Father bruised him, and it pleased him. Because he loved us that much. And this old world is getting, when they destroyed it back in the flood time, he said, I'll never do that again. It'll be far and brimstone. It is fulfilled. Oh, that's scary. Yes, it is scary. We don't know what day and time it's going to be. It could be the next 5 seconds or next 5 million years. I don't know. But he is coming back for his elect. And God bless you. I love him. But always remember, God loves you more.
Amen.
Brother, come on, take the time and go home.